What is going on, you guys? I am Calvin. I have been on a roll today. I have made 3 videos today. This one will probably be out day after. I did my dress code video. Make sure you go check that out. Oh, man, I let it all go. But when I thought my triggering was done for today, I searched the internet for interesting hot topics that you millennials would like and be entertained by. So let's go ahead and get into what the title says. Cards Against Humanity Save America. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about this article, I came across it. I have not done a lot of fact checking on it, but from what I have seen and from what I have just looked up from a simple Google search, because we all know it's the 21st century, all you need is one Google search and everything Google says is true. But as it looks from what I looked at, it is true. A report from KHQ, this is some CBS, NBC affiliate company, has reported that Cards Against Humanity has bought a plot of land along the border of the United States and Mexico, and they plan on making it hard for the president, Donald Trump, as you know currently. Of course, if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. But they bought a plot of land on the border so Donald Trump cannot build a wall, and they put a legal team to it. I'm going to go ahead and quickly roll a clip of, you can tell they're trying to make fun of themselves at the same time, and their idea of a millennial as well. And yeah.
Things just kept getting worse. And then it happened. Cards Against Humanity announced this crazy holiday marketing campaign, and it only cost $15.
I found it very interesting. They said, give us $15 and we'll send 6 America saving surprises right to your doorsteps. The question is, why? And it also says if you voted for Trump, you might want to sit this one out. But it says they will not disclose where the piece of land is located, but said everyone who pitches in one day will receive an illustrated map of the land. So they can't necessarily say that they bought it. I could say, you know what? I just bought the whole country of Zimbabwe. I bought a tiny little portion of it. But shh, you guys don't know which part I bought, so you guys will never know. Which doesn't make much sense now, does it? You might want to back up some proof by saying, yeah, well, we know it's along the Mexican border. Well, let's see, that's what, close to a 1,000-mile stretch of land. I could be totally wrong with that math. That's just going off the top. But yeah, here's what they had marketed. This is coming from Chicago because, as you guys know, that's where Cards Against Humanity was made. But this was what was wrote on their website. Donald Trump is a preposterous golem who is afraid of Mexicans. He is so afraid that he wants to build a $20 billion wall that everyone knows will accomplish nothing. First off, it will accomplish something. If you guys actually did some research into it as well, you would know that it would save over 111 billion within the next 7 years, which would pay back for the wall then more. Continuing on here, so we've purchased a plot of vacant land on the border. How do we know that necessarily this land is vacant? Like I said before, they could be totally lying altogether. They say that they have retained a law firm specializing in the domain to make it a time-consuming and expensive as possible for the wall to get built, which doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, granted, it is coming from Chicago, so it's not surprising. It's the highest murder rate in the United States, strictest gun laws, most gun violence and gun crimes. But, I feel like putting in $15 to this just to get an idea where the plot of land is. I mean, clearly, it doesn't matter if they keep the land secret just because of the fact that eventually, if it is going to come down to it, won't the United States find out one way or another and then run into the problem when they're building a wall? And then they'll have to find a way to claim that land back. I mean, I guess I can see this is where the part of your idea is. But why are you going to this extent to try and stop something that's been in the books for forever, since before Reagan was there? It's been in the plans to be put up. Even Bill Clinton was against Mexican immigration, illegal Mexican immigration, of course, coming across. And there was talks of a wall as well when he was there. But they're running this holiday promotion. Like they've run them in the past, like 8 sensible gifts of Hanukkah and 10 days or whatever of Kwanzaa, things like that. They run the stupid stuff. I grant they're all comedians. I'll give it to them. But here's a tweet coming from @CAH. I'll show you the tweet here on the screen now. Of Cards Against Humanity. The government is being run by a toilet. We have no choice. We are going to save America and attempt to keep our brand relevant in 2017. Granted, their brand is still technically relevant, not going to lie. I played their game no longer than about 2 weeks ago on a trip. Join in $15 and we'll send 6 American savings surprises this December. So what I'm confused is, so pay $15, you can buy this expansion pack cards. We don't have the plot of land, but it makes it feel better. We'll get all the nice millennials and all the trigger feminists on our side. Maybe they'll save all of America and they'll bring more illegal Mexicans into our country. And maybe, while we're sipping on our latte from Starbucks, maybe, just maybe, we'll go more in debt and Donald Trump will no longer be president because he can't take it because of all the stupidity that our people are in. Like I said before, I've dealt with triggering feminists before. Especially if you look at the dress code video, links in the description and at the end of this video, or sometime up now or up in a card. I don't know. I usually don't do well at editing, but that's what the state of our country is in right now, and not just the state of our country. This stupid act that Cards Against Humanity is trying to do. It's just very appalling to me. But yeah, I don't know. Mom, I want to save America. Can I have $15?